All right, welcome to episode 37 of the Mavericks of Change vlog, where you're gonna find out some inside scoop on the guy behind the camera, his 19th birthday. Oh, and by the way, last week we were also in Oak Point, Texas with the great group from First Step Homes. Great training, empowering community managers, and so much more. Check out the episode.
Birthday to you. Happy birthday, dear Jackson. Happy birthday to you.
Yeah.
Can we sing again so you can get on there?
No, take pictures.
He's gonna take pictures.
Customers, or how many people have maybe done the application on their own and they got to a certain thing and they couldn't fill it out and it didn't let them move forward, so they just didn't even do it. Have them do it right there in front of you so you can help them through those things. And that's why I told you.
Right, and because we truly want to help people, and because of the feeling that we get when people are signing and close on their home, right? Knowing that we gave them a place now that they get to celebrate birthdays. They get to come up with their own traditions, right? The children will get their own rooms. I mean, that gives me chills just thinking about it, right? Because I'll have to send y'all the link, but we have a newsletter that comes out every Monday. And this Monday I wrote an article about, and I hate to say this, but I'm going to say it, how embarrassed I was when I met my husband. Because when I asked him, well, what do you do for a living? I sell mobile homes. I'm like, oh my God, what? I'm like, I'm not going to tell people that you do it. So I used to tell people that he was in real estate. I used to say, oh, yeah, he does real estate. My boyfriend's in real estate. My boyfriend's in real estate. And then going through the journey of all these years, I'm like, man, this industry has given us a beautiful life, has given us beautiful memories. And then when I started meeting the families and seeing their excitement, I'm like, these families are no different than us. These homes are beautiful. This is where they are gonna have their traditions, right? This is where they're gonna have surprise parties for their children, you know? So I am very passionate about this industry. And that is why I started my podcast. And that is why I got so involved. And I see that we know that it is male driven. Right? This is nothing against males. Nothing against males at all, right? But it is male-driven, right? I mean, it is male-driven. and so I want to make sure that all the women in our industry that are busting their butts, I mean, your story, starting from, cleaning homes to look at where you are today. That in itself is such a beautiful story. That is such a beautiful journey that should be shared. You starting this, helping build this, I mean, we need to hear those things. Right? So many women that I have already been on the podcast have said, I come in and I came here with nothing. I started with nothing. I never thought I could do this, but somebody mentored me, and look at me now, right? And I want to be able to encourage and empower each other, because I think that's important for us. Because this business is tough. I mean, it is tough for men. I've seen when my husband was in sales, I've seen him when he would come home just defeated, upset, angry, or calling me, I'm done. I'm like, no, you're not. No, you're not. We got bills to pay. Please don't be done. We have children. I see it. And so I think that we need to come together and keep empowering each other, right? And educating each other and advocating for our industry is so important. Okay, sorry. I'll get off that. Okay, who's next?
That's wonderful. Look at that.
Holy smokes. One scoop, baby. I'm on the diet.
Yep. What do we got, media guy? Do the brownie, that's what you want.
Okay, I'll do that with a vanilla scoop on it. Yes, please.
Let's see your face when you get
Perfect.
it.
Thank you.
Look at me. Look at me. Show us your ice cream.
I'd rather feel, I'd feel much better, but you got to be okay with it, because if you're not okay with it, guess what? You're putting that onto them, and they feel it, and they decide not to do it. It's just what it is. It's the same thing in retail. Somebody puts a deposit down on a piece of land because they're going to buy land and home. If they don't buy the land, they lost that money. It's part of the business. Look at that house over there, all these other things, right? Because you get stuck here trying to talk business. The greeting is short, simple, energetic with a smile, and my goal is to get you back here. Right? So Luca walks in the door. Go ahead, sir. He's out there. I see already that he's coming, right? So I'm ready for him. I'm waiting right here. He comes in. Hi, welcome to Estancia Toro. Right? Hey, welcome to Estancia Toro. I'm Toro. I'm Caesar. You are?
Luca.
Luca. Very nice to meet you. You been here before, Luca?
I have not.
No, it's your first time.
Yes, sir.
That's fantastic. Hey, did you have an appointment set up with anybody?
I do not.
You do not. Did you talk to anybody on the phone maybe or respond? No.
Just driving by.
Hey, man, I'll be happy to help you. Follow me. That's it. I don't ask him what he's looking for. I didn't ask him what brings you in. He's not here for the burgers, folks. He's here to look at a house. So why am I going to ask him what brings him in? I know what brings him in. Ready? Here we go. I'm walking in. Go ahead.
Welcome to Las Lomas. My name is Abigail. What is your name?
I'm Cesar.
Hi, nice to meet you. Do you have an appointment set up?
I did not. Do I
Did
need
you
one?
talk to somebody? No, you don't
No?
need one.
Okay.
Did you talk to somebody?
No, I didn't, ma'am.
Would you like to follow me to my office?
No, no. Don't ask a question they can tell you no to. Would you like to follow me? No, I wouldn't. It's truth.
Yeah.
All right. Would you like to leave money today? No, I wouldn't. All right. Don't ask questions they can tell you no to. All right. But I like where you're going with. But it's just follow me. That's it. Hey, great. Follow me. Just make it very normal, natural. That's what they got to do. If you make it feel like that's what they have to do, they're going to do it. Okay? They understand that you're in control. They want to be in control, but they understand that you're in control. That's why you're here. Does somebody show up at your house and they just get to do whatever they want? No. It's the same thing in business. Ready? One more time. Come on. Hey, that was great. Come on. You got it. All right.
How's Caesar doing?
He's doing great. He's doing great. He's making everybody laugh. He's showing them the processes and procedures and different things that will help them be better, not only for themselves, but for our industry. It's not going to rip either. It's just going to be thicker.
Yeah. And how much does the 14-point cost me?
Ooh, I don't know. I have to speak with Michaela on that one.
Well, I get it for free, right? Since the other ones are missing. Bro, I'm Mexican, man. I'm trying to wheel in you. Oh, no.
And this is not a flea market. This is not a flea market, sir.
I mean, what do you think?
I think for the rest of this year, we finish off with this one.
Okay.
And then he's already working on designing the new one.
Okay.
So then we look at something different if you're not happy with this.
Yeah. Okay. Let's stay with the cheaper one you gave me. No, I'm kidding. Yeah. As long as we get that letter fixed and the front cover, the look of it. Okay. All right.
He's gonna send us a sample of the front cover.
Okay.
To make sure it's the one you want.
All right. Sounds good.
The other question I had, Diego, or just something.
Yes.
So what I noticed is on the training books, especially because I haven't really paid attention to the planners, but on the training books, the spiral is, the pages are coming out. At the end.
It's shorter. Yeah.
It's coming out, like the spiral's coming undone of the pages. Like right now, I just put mine back together. So I don't know if we can do something bigger on the ends to keep it.
I think coil just needs to be longer.
The coil needs to be longer,
Yeah.
so it needs to be folded over it.
Yes.
Completely to hit the other side. So that's what's happening. I'll tell the guys here to watch what they're doing when they're coiling to make sure it's on there.
And
I
check,
guess I get some more for free.
will you stop? And if you can check that on the planners too, because I put some planners back together before we pass them out. So I just don't want the pages coming out on people.
What I'm gonna do, we're gonna have to open them up right now anyways because I have to change them out.
Okay.
So I have to make sure these coils are right.
Okay.
Okay.
Okay. Okay. Thank you so much, Diego.
No problem. Thank you.
Okay. Bye bye.
Bye-bye.
The cards are coming in tomorrow.
Okay. Cool.
So
Just for you. This is what we do.
the stress. Yes.
Where everybody just got together and
Right.
the one in Chicago. And we literally spent an hour going around the room introducing everybody and we never talked about anything. There was never anything, what was the purpose of this meeting?
Right.
To just introduce each other, which I guess is good, but like, I don't know, I think that there's a place to have,
Let's you and I can host one. We can just invite everybody. I can have
Jackson put together like a Canva thing, and we can just put it out there. Anybody that wants to show up, meet us here at this time, and let's just figure something out together. Let's empower each other. Let's, how do I support Mindy? How does Mindy support me? How do I help, how do we make this industry better?
Right,
For
no,
sure.
I think that would be a great idea.
It's in a great area, right? Neighbors in here are fantastic. They're gonna be part of your guys' lives as you guys move forward. And so here's what we want to do with you today, okay? We're gonna go back inside the office. I'm gonna get everything put together so that we can sign a few documents and get your application in on the community. That way you and the kids already know where you're gonna be at. We secure the home. We'll get the application in for the financing as well. Because you need to know what the payment's actually gonna be, right? The actual dollar amount. I'm sure that's important. Okay. So we're gonna go inside, we'll get all the paperwork, we'll get the deposit down and collect some documents that we need, pay stubs and things of that nature, so that you can get that next step. It's just the next step that we're taking, so that you can see if this is a possibility for you. Okay? Perfect. Let's go inside. Come on in. And I do that in every house. Now, I am feature benefiting based on what's important to my customer, right? Now, I told you guys, for right now, you have to learn your 3 favorite, and those are the ones you want to do because those are the ones you're going to be most excited about. Than the others, because I'm sure everybody's living in a house that has the wire shelving that starts to come off, right? So pointing little things out like this goes a long way with folks, right? Would you rather have wood shelving and rods than the wire? Or do you want wire in there where you're going to have to replace it within the first year because it starts coming off? You see, every home that we have is built to the highest quality standards because people think that you put the cheapest thing in a manufactured home, right? And they would expect those to be wire because a lot of them do. Reinforced tub and shower. Would you? No, I don't want to. It's kind of like going and buying the car, and then they show you the extra button on the car, and then, oh, but you can't buy that one. It's going to cost you extra. It's going to be, no, I want the buttons. I want those things, right? And so it has to be based on what it is that's going to benefit them and their lifestyle, right? So, with that being said, right, can we do a little bit of improving in our feature benefiting? Yes. Okay? And I think even from just asking for the business, right? Other than price payment would keep it. But anyway, we...
Story. I love it.
Here we go.
Music season.
What's that?
Been done.
Yeah, man. Wow, look at that.
So this one was finished up.
Epoxy floor. It's air conditioned. Now, normally we don't finish that.
Yeah.
We don't.
Oh, you don't? Okay.
Normally we don't. But for this one, we decided to.
Storm shelter.
Yeah, storm shelter. So that's another, concern people have is what do I do in case of.
Yeah. Does it just pop open or?
Case of emergency.
We need to get one of these in every house. Little storm shelter. Yeah.
But I mean, pretty amazing.
It's a great view.
You almost see the lake.
Oh, sorry. I'm what?
She's posting everything.
Oh,
on
okay.
Facebook.
Days doesn't mean you stop. It has to be daily. It has to be daily. That consistency is what makes the difference. And if you stay consistent, you'll notice that maybe one person reaches out to you in a few weeks, but then that one turns into 2, turns into 5, turns into 10, and you just get that regular, constant then flow because you're doing it every single day. There is not a single day that now that we've got Jackson, he posts all the stuff for the business, but there is not a single day that we do not have 3 or 4 posts out there on something on all platforms because we can't afford not to. Nor can you. Nor can you. And you just have to go one place, you know, but start, that's all I'm telling you right now. Seeing this right now, and as cool as it is, and as affordable as I can't stress enough. You mentioned it right now. Oak Creek over there has them for over $100,000. How are you going to influence them? How are you going to impact them? How are you going to stand out to them? Because the houses already stand out. The communities already stand out.
They're here for you to convince them.
That's right. They're here for you to convince them. Or are we going to give them a lackluster performance? Remember, man, I want the show, baby. I want to be right in the middle of the crowd right there at the freaking Foo Fighters concert. I want to be jumping up and Dave Grohl's sweat's falling on me. I want all that. Give them the show. Give them the show. Every time. Every time. Every time. All right? Cool. Let's go back inside because it's a little warm in here. Wow. That is awesome. That is awesome. Huh?
Neat, huh?
Man, where else are you going to find? I mean, manufactured homes, second floor with a lift. Who'd have thought? It's not your granddaddy's mobile home anymore, I promise you that. In our opinion, the most engaged, the most into this and really stood out above the rest. And we had a long conversation about this, okay? And so we're calling it our Mastery MVP, okay? And this goes to Karina. Come on.
For our wordsmith.
No, it's you, it's not us. Hey, congratulations, thank you.
Congratulations, honey.
You guys made me shocked.
Us to be with you for the last couple of days, and really, look, I want you all to know that we really want to see each and every one of you succeed. Any class that we've done in the past, our ultimate goal is that, you know, we want to be able to leave you obviously better than we found you, and second, we want to see you succeed from this point on. Okay, you're in an industry that can do great things for people, but it also does great things for you. Okay. 2 years into it, today is officially 2 years for Manufactured Home Sales Mastery. We started on a hope and a prayer of being able to change people's lives, bring some great training, and now 2 years later, we're actually celebrating our anniversary, having done a training class. We just finished a training class. I can't even count how many it's been so far, but Power Community Managers, and now we're here celebrating before we head back home to San Antonio, and having a great lunch to celebrate. And once we get back in town, it's back to work. We got to keep going. So cheers, you guys. Thanks for being a part of it with us. Well, there you have it. Episode 37 in the books, and we are getting ready to head out to Orlando for MHI Congress and Expo. If you're going to be there, come on out and visit us, booths 95 and 93. That's where you'll find Manufactured Home Sales Mastery, ready to take your life, your business, and your career to a whole new level. Share the episode, like our YouTube channel, subscribe for the notifications, and let's keep growing the movement. It's all because of you. We're so appreciative. We'll be talking soon.